Hey everybody, it's Ron Betta. I'm the founder of Fit Pro Systems, and I'm an author and instructor on Udemy. So you may have seen me there, and that's really where I'm trying to drive traffic from is Udemy. So if you haven't seen me there, I encourage you to take a look at my courses and see if you'd be interested in any of those. But I've set this channel up so that I can talk to personal trainers and to other fitness professionals about things that I've seen in the fitness industry that I think people often have questions on. So it's kind of a supplementary information to what I offer on Udemy. In this particular case, I'm going to be talking about the benefits of having a personal trainer. I know that a lot of clients will ask the question, why do I need a personal trainer? Or if you work in a gym, you're going to see people that are more fit than you are, that are more muscular, maybe leaner, maybe they're more flexible, stronger. They're going to have whatever attribute you can assign to them. They're going to be better than you are. And that's going to maybe make you feel like, hey, maybe I don't know as much as that person. Can I still help them? And in my opinion, you really can. Chances are really good that you're going to be looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe they don't want to be as lean as they are. Maybe they are going down the wrong path and they don't know why. One of my examples is a client that I had years ago that I saw her working out in the gym. She was doing some really intense exercises, and she was in probably her late 40s, early 50s. And about a month or two later, when I saw her, and I didn't see her too frequently, she was just a member at the gym at first. And I saw her, and she was just, like I said, she was lifting like really heavy weight, and she just didn't look happy. She was grunting, and she just didn't seem to be doing what she should be doing. And I talked to her later and I said, hey, what's going on? What's your goal? And she said, well, I'm trying to lose some weight, but my husband was a college football player, and he suggested I do this. And what she was doing was kind of insane. It didn't make any sense. She was doing a college football workout, and she just didn't know. So she wasn't really getting lean. She was just actually almost packing on muscle. And that was what the goal of the workout was, which is fine for a college football player, but it's not fine for a woman in her 40s or 50s who's trying to lose weight. So sometimes you'll see people that are doing the wrong thing, even if they are seemingly on track. So it's important for you to go up to them and say, hey, my name is Ron. I see you at the gym all the time. I'm just curious if you have any questions. Do you need anything? What's your goal? And just try to get to know a little bit about them. You don't have to come off as salesman-y, but just try to get to know them a little bit and just say, hey, if you have any questions on this or that, I'm happy to help you. I see that you're really getting results. Are those the results you're looking for? And if it is, great. And if not, you can talk to them about what you can do to help them. Just last week I looked at the number of coaches that the Yankees have, and it was the New York Yankees, the baseball team. And it was pretty impressive to see. I don't know, it was like 10 or 12 coaches that they have. And these are professional baseball players that have made it to the top 1% of the top 1% of the top 1% of baseball players in the world, right? These are people that come from around the world, and it's in Japan, baseball's in Central and South America, and of course the United States, Canada. So you have all of these people competing to become professional baseball players, and they still need coaches. So you, as a coach walking around the gym, you have plenty of opportunity to talk to people that you may think are out of your league, so to speak, to say, hey, I want to help you out and see what I can do to help you get to your results. And that's really it. The personal trainer is there to help with accountability and motivation. And I think that's probably the most important part of this video. I want to make sure you're aware that, as I started this process, I thought to myself, what are people really looking for? And in my opinion, what people are really trying to get out of working with a personal trainer, using personal training, is to get that accountability, to have somebody that's there to coach them through it. You want to take away the uncertainty that the person has. If you're a good personal trainer, you're going to be providing plenty of quality information to these people, and you're going to be sharing that information in a way that they can reach their results. They can get to the goal that they're trying to achieve. And what's going to happen then is that the client is going to say, hey, my trainer, Ron, helped me reach my goal. I'm going to share that information with all the people I know because I want them to get successful. I want them to be successful fitness-wise, health-wise, whatever. So when my doctor says, oh, man, I'm really out of shape, but you look great, I'm going to say, hey, who you need to see? You need to talk to Ron Betta. He's a personal trainer. I've worked with him before. He's great. If you do that, you're going to be successful. If you hold the information back, if you try not to share information with your clients, that's really bad, because the client isn't going to be able to achieve their results, or you're controlling that process, and it's not ethical, in my opinion. Now, that's not to say that if you have somebody that is trying to get in shape, and you know certain exercises that they will be doing down the line that are progressions, you may not want to share all of the progressions and have them doing some crazy exercise that's unsafe. Take them through and have them do the exercises that are appropriate for them, but make sure you share with them that, hey, we're going to be progressing into other areas. I'm not going to share that information with you now because I want us to focus on getting you stable and getting your joints as mobile as we can, getting you nice and flexible, making sure that you have plenty of control over these muscles as we start taking you through the process. But we are going to be leading you down a path to more advanced exercises in time. But don't hold back from them either. So if they're asking you questions, just let it out. Just let them know that you have the skill and the knowledge, and you're willing to share it, because they, again, are going to take that information from you, and they're going to start sharing it with other people. And you're going to become a resource. You're going to become basically like the internet for this person to say, hey, I have a specific question about me that no other person out there knows. There's no app that's going to know this. There's no, even AI, I don't think is going to have this level of intimacy that you can have with a client when you're asking them, hey, how do you feel during the exercise? And they, well, this hurts, or that bothers me, or this is really sore, and I felt it last time we exercised. You're starting to put all that together, and you're going to be able to share with them specifics to them. They're going to love that. You're going to become that resource, and they're going to want to train with you. If you're not giving them information, if you're just stringing them along, as I've seen it happen in gyms. I mean, I started working for 24 Hour Fitness in California, and the fitness manager I had told me, share the information with your clients. Make sure you tell them everything you can, and you'll be a successful trainer. I've worked for other corporate type gyms, like big gyms, big fitness companies, and they don't want you to share the information because they want you to keep the client on a string where they have to pay month after month after month after month for very little results. Very few things are changing, or they're not getting any results at all. A few years ago, I saw this happen with a guy that was he was older. He was like 72, I think, 76. I don't know. He was up there, and he was training with a trainer at one of the big gyms in our area, and the trainer had him doing really heavy leg presses on a leg press machine. And I mean, it was ridiculously heavy for this guy. And the client told me, he said, I have had hip problems for 4 years. And I said, well, how long have you been training with the trainer? And he said, 4 years. And so what I did was I took this poor old guy over to the personal training area, and I just had him foam roll. And he could feel all of the muscles relaxing and all of the tightness in his hip, his piriformis, his glutes. Everything was just relaxing because he had been so tight for so long. And this trainer was pushing him into the bodybuilding field, like just really heavy weights. And that's what the trainer was into. The trainer wanted to become a bodybuilder. And so he was pushing all of his clients like that. He was training all of his clients with the same routine, just not even thinking about what the client's goals were, just thinking about his own goals. And I've seen this in big gyms before, where the trainers you're kind of lost in a sea of, there's 15, 20, 30 trainers at this gym. And who am I supposed to talk to get the quality information I need from me? If you can be the trainer that sets yourself apart and is offering quality information to the client, people are going to be drawn to you. You're going to start to see your business grow. And that's what I want to help you with this channel. Fit Pro Systems, again, I am on Udemy. You're going to see me producing quite a few of these videos here in the next couple of days, because I want to get this information out, and I want to be able to drive people from my Udemy courses to quality information at YouTube, because this is going to supplement them, and I do want to provide additional education here. So with that in mind, I will see you soon.